guys, so we're looking at doing some alternatives to sciatic nerve mobilisation. So we can mobilise the sciatic nerve lying on the floor. I've done a video on that before. The reason I'm doing this video is that one of the clients I had, we had to tweak it for her so that we could get the same effect. Now for her, what we found was we were looking at the sort of pelvis mobility and to see where there's any restrictions in the pelvis. One of the tests we do is what we call the 4 sign. So basically we're placing the foot over, or the ankle over the knee in a lying position, and we're looking at the distance between the knee and the floor, or the knee and the couch. So with this we test both sides and making sure that they're both, we'd like them to be both the same. Now what we did was we then worked through sciatic nerve mobilisation to see if that would make a difference and a change. For her, the seated one that we've done in the past worked okay, but this one actually worked a hell of a lot better and gave us better results. So this is why I'm creating this video mainly for her, so that she remembers what we did and how to replicate those results again. So this is again a sciatic nerve mobilisation. Nerves don't like to be stretched. They don't mind being mobilised gently, so that little bit of a pull and a little bit of tension is fine, but they certainly don't like to be held in a stretch. So what you'll find is when we actually take this to a certain position, we are just taking it to the cusp of it, the tension, and then releasing it and then bringing it back on again. Okay, so it's that on and off. You're doing it so that each time we're hoping to just nudge it that little bit more. So if there's any tethering, if there's any, if the nerves aren't gliding the way they should do, then this is trying to sort of tease them away a little bit and get them to move a little bit more freely. So again, lying on the floor with this, we're going to lie on your back. And again, you may or may not feel this. Some people don't, some people will. Again, you go to where you start to feel it and then just back away and then bring it back on again. So from here, what we're going to do is bring the leg up. Okay, so knowing that you've got the sciatic nerve that comes down the back of the leg, it then splits. You've got underneath the calf and underneath the foot as well. So this is why we bring the foot into this position as well. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to start to pull the toes towards us first, and then we're going to start to take the leg up until you start to feel a bit of a pull, and then we're going to release it back down. So again, just take it to where you start to feel something and then bring it back down. So with this, you may feel it in that hamstring, okay? So if you start to feel it in your hamstring there, if you take the point the toe upwards, if it changes it, then chances are it's your sciatic nerve that you're affecting. So if you pull the toes towards you and it puts on that little bit more of a tension, then again, that's the sciatic nerve. So release it, bring it back down. So you can either move the foot like we're doing here, or you can bring it on and use the knee. So you can either, again, I don't know how it's going to affect you, so it's working out what you need to do with this. Now again, with the client I had in recently, we actually needed to bring the leg over to the side. Okay, so we're bringing it into a little bit, I suppose a little bit more of a glute stretch first. We're pulling again, pull the toes up, and then just bring it, extending out and bring it back in again. So again, this is just a slight modification, a little tiny tweak, just so that we can affect it exactly for each individual client. It may work better for you. A seated one might work better, so have a play and see which ones you feel are more beneficial. So again, for me, that takes the resistance off and the tension off, and that just brings it back on again. And funny enough, I can feel this in my calves. So chances are, if you feel it in your calves as well, I know in the past I've had clients that basically with calf issues and things like that, that if we actually take the tension off the nerve, so if we work through some nerve mobilisations, any problems with calves, it can actually help reduce. So if you're getting calf tightness, whether it's when you're running or something like that, then this can actually help with that as well. So it's a long video, basically just explaining that this is a different way to mobilise the sciatic nerve. Have a go, have a play with it, see what it feels like for you, and let me know how you get on.